Hola, buenas tardes. I'm Karelia.
I'm André.
And this is the first episode of our new program, The Next Wave.
The next wave, or like what we were thinking when we decided to have this podcast, is to have a spotlight on our youth, on our next wave in our community. Those who are really like going with it in the arts, or whether it be academic.
Entrepreneurs, people who are going after whatever they're passionate about at our age as young people. And we just wanted to let you all get to know them as well and be inspired by them, by their passion, by their drive. And we have our first guest actually today, if he wants to come in. Hi, how are you?
It's good. What's up?
Okay.
So I'll try not to like speak into your microphone.
You can hook that up to your shirt. We'll let you get settled before we
I appreciate that.
start interrogating you.
Guys, these microphones are cool.
Thanks.
So this is Dorian
This is
Moore.
Dorian. He's a local artist. He sings, he plays instruments, guitar, trumpet. He's been writing music for how long?
Ever since COVID, so that 5-ish years?
5-ish years. You were 13,
I was 13.
which is kind of insane.
Yeah, and that's young.
That's really young to be writing music. How did you start? Like,
Well, I think it started mostly because I really just didn't want to do school. Like in COVID. I think when COVID started, I was like, okay, well I can not do math, or I can not do math and learn guitar. And so, I went with learning guitar, and I mean, here I am now.
right.
It started just learning other people's songs, and then I started writing my own.
That's so awesome. So, what inspired you, or who inspired you, to start writing your own music rather than like covering other people's music?
I think it was a couple people in the community. I think that we have, I don't know if you guys know Neftis, Priscilla Neftis. She's big in the hip hop scene here, and she's an amazing inspiration to everyone who she meets. And so I think her originality, along with Kevin Jung, people like that, just really inspired me. And I think what I realized pretty early on is that I wasn't very great at singing or remembering lyrics. And so I figured if I can write my own stuff, I can put it in my key.
Yeah.
And I can rewrite lyrics on the fly.
Right. Okay. So how's that going now? Like, are you still writing music? Are you still planning to release? Yeah.
So actually, and I will plug really quick, I did put out an album in August. August 21st, 2025, I put out my album Rain Check, and you can check that out anywhere you stream.
Right.
Or you. Anywhere anyone streams, you can put that out.
Right.
But yeah, I'm still writing music, and I think it's a little less now that I'm in college, just because I'm working on other stuff.
Yeah.
But I think writing music is kind of like practicing a religion, and where you don't stop. You just have to come back to it a lot.
That's an interesting perspective. And you mentioned you're in college. Where are you going? What are you studying? What are you doing? How is that intertwined in your career with music? How is that? ¿Cómo está desarrollando your future?
Yeah. So I'm at college actually not for guitar or songwriting. I'm at college for jazz trumpet performance, which is, I won't say cool. I won't say not cool, but it's been a lot of fun so far. Honestly, it's just, I think being in this program, in the jazz program at ASU, I don't know if I said that, I'm at Arizona State University. It's been such an amazing scene to be on, in Phoenix and Tempe. We just have so many places to go. And I think taking from jazz and really giving myself a space to dive and focus on the music, I think has helped me out a lot.
And as far as you studying jazz, I mean, the way that I perceive it, especially since you're learning trumpet, or not learning, but you're practicing it and advancing your skills. Would you ever consider maybe doing a jazz band, joining other artists, or do you like being solo?
You know, when I went, going into college, I think I was kind of a solo type of guy. I did pretty much all my stuff solo until I got a little band, but I've always done stuff solo. But I think being able to collaborate with people has really shown me, like, yeah, I would love to be in a band. You know, I would love to, you know, play music to any capacity.
So is that just like I would do it, or like is there maybe like something in the works? Are there people that you're like, hey, I'm getting the scoop?
Well, you know, I have some stuff in the works. Like I'm working on songs that I envision having some friends play on with me. So,
okay.
And then I was invited to, like, you know, I think being a jazz musician is kind of, hey, we're playing this gig. Do you want to come play with us? And you'll do that, and you might not play with that group again.
Yeah.
But it's collaboration in that sense, in a very kind of fluid, rotating door kind of sense, you know?
Interesting. Do you have anything you want to ask, André?
Do you think studying music at the ASU has helped you with your solo music, like especially with guitar?
Yeah. Not so much that I'm, you know, in guitar 101. I think that's a class. Not so much that I'm in guitar 101, but like I said before, I think being in college for music really gives me the opportunity to, like, I'm gonna lock myself in the practice room for 5 hours today, and I'm gonna work on music. And it's all about just kind of giving to the music so that it can give back to you. And whether that's in trumpet, whether I'm practicing piano, whether I'm writing on guitar, anything that you put into the music's gonna give back to you. And so I think that's how it's helped me, you know? Like I'm going there and I'm meeting people in the music world, and I'm really getting to just delve into this world of, you know, people who care about music. And I think that helps me so much.
Yeah, that's so interesting. I was gonna ask, like specifically pertaining to your music, your lyrics. Where do you find your inspiration? I feel like your music is so poetic, and there's so many like metaphors and like so much thought put into the lyrics that you use. And I would like to know, like, where you feel like you are inspired the most, or by what kinds of people, or by what situations, like, you know?
I think for me at least, I don't think that this is how everyone approaches songwriting, is I have to approach it from kind of a love point of view, not so much, you know, like writing of love songs, but looking at people and saying, wow, you have something beautiful inside of you, and I want to try and write something about that. And so I have friends who I write songs about. I've written songs about family. I've written songs about, you know, just people I meet. And sometimes I write songs about myself. Very rarely. On very few occasions do I write songs about myself. But I think inspiration comes from that, just appreciating things around you and wanting to do something for it. And I think also, because you talked about metaphors and stuff, I don't think very hard about metaphors. And that's not to say like it comes naturally. No, it's just, I'll say this as advice to any kind of artists. Trust your audience to make something out of what you're giving them, you know? Like, in a modern art kind of view, you know, just like tape a banana on the wall and give someone the opportunity to look at it and make something for themselves, you know?
So like your music, sometimes people might interpret it in a way that you didn't mean for it to be interpreted, but it's still not like wrong that it's interpreted that way.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Like, you know, I won't, I happen to think my audience is a lot smarter than me in a lot of cases.
They're like, wow, I wish I came up with that actually.
Yeah, they're like, wow, you said that. I'm like, yeah, why not? That's what I meant. You know, sometimes things just rhyme. And they're like, wow, it's such a coincidence that those words rhyme. It's like, yeah, man, I meant that. I meant those meanings.
Right. That's so interesting. And I also know, I mean, as someone who is very interested in art and has always loved to like surround myself with art and music and theater and all these things, like I know how hard it can be to choose that as your life path. I just wanted to hear your perspective on like how you went about kind of pursuing that as a career and not just a hobby.
Well, you know, it goes back to not wanting to do math. Maybe if I had focused in math, I'd be in something a little more, you know, STEM oriented. But honestly, I went into it, I was looking at colleges and I was thinking, okay, what do I want to do? And there was just nothing else I wanted to do. It wasn't so much a burning desire, like I need to be writing music, I need to be creating. It was just kind of,
there's nothing else.
There's nothing else.
Yeah.
This is what I do, you know? This is what I love to do. And honestly, most days it's still not a burning passion. Most days it's just I create because I'm a maker, you know? And I think that's kind of an underappreciated side of being an artist. That it's not always about passion. A lot of times it's about consistency and it's about showing up because you care.
Yeah. I think that's so interesting. Like it's not always necessarily like a choice that we make to like be creative or like go into these careers that are like more creative, because it's like it's just part of who I am. It's just who I am. Like what else would I do? It's not even really a choice. It's just me. Like it chose me, which I think is really relatable for like a lot of people who are like humanities / art majors or like who go into those careers.
And I think going off of that a little, I want to say too, also for, you know, other artists, a lot of days I don't wake up and think, man, I am so glad I'm doing this. I will end days like that. I will end days and think, okay, I'm happy that I get to do this. But sometimes I wake up and it's like, man, look at the kids in business. They have a job lined up, you know, they have somewhere to go.
Yeah.
And a lot of days, you know, I think I could be good at something else. But I think that a feeling that I get at the end of the week after having practiced for how many hours, or the feeling that I get if I don't practice, I think that's what I can only get here. I can only get making.
Oh. Okay, well, and you're back in town.
I'm back in town.
You've been gone. You've been kind of a little bit holding out on us. Do you have any plans for like anything, any performances, or maybe like things you're gonna do when you're down here?
If I can get anything lined up, probably. Okay. Not yet. Nothing's here yet.
But you want to?
Yeah, right now I just kind of want to.
So maybe stay tuned.
Maybe stay tuned.
To the audience.
Yeah, watch the next episode of Next Wave.
And maybe you'll find out.
Maybe you guys will find out.
Something. We'll give an update, I guess. Okay. André, do you want to?
So, like looking to the future, like career-wise, is there anything you're looking to do? Like whether it be singing for on Spotify, how you're releasing now, or whether it be continuing with jazz trumpet and performing at gigs?
Yeah, I think, you know, funny enough, because this isn't typically the view that you'll have, but I think for me it's like, oh, trumpet's what's going to pay the bills. Yeah. Which isn't really a sentence that people utter a lot. But I think
trumpet's going to pay the bills,
trumpet's going to, you know, we're going to. But honestly, I think it's easier, it would be easier to get, you know, jobs as someone who can show up and play a wedding gig.
Yeah.
As opposed to on guitar, where what I like to do is write. And so I think that right now the tentative plan is get to a level where I can be in the music world, you know, just to any degree, just to any capacity, just, you know, put me on a stage anywhere, please. Or, you know, I'll be a radio host somewhere, you know, just something with music.
I think that's so interesting because I feel like a lot of people might perceive like artists to be like, oh, I want to be like a star.
Yeah.
Like I want to be famous and like do concerts and like be like not even necessarily a pop star, but like a famous singer. Whereas I feel like where you can tell that you have like genuine deep love, like you're in love with this art, is that you will just do it. Like, just give me the opportunity to do it and like survive, and like I'll do it. I don't need like fame or money or like attention from it. I just want to do it. It's like what calls you. I think that's so interesting and beautiful and inspiring in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't think that there's necessarily anything wrong with wanting to be, on the biggest stage,
right,
in front of 1 million people. I think that's what I wanted for a while. I think when I started writing songs, I was like, man, it's gonna be so cool playing all over the world. And not to say, that I've experienced that, but now I've gotten a little more where what does it for me is just interaction with people. And, on any scale. Just someone coming up to me after a little show, after an open mic, and saying, hey, I loved that. That was a lot of fun. I felt that. That's what it's about for me now. It's not so much about, I was going to say it's not so much about that success. It's just that the success changed in my head.
I was going to say, like, I think people might have this perception of success as like having a lot of money maybe, or like being at the top of the industry. And it's just about perspective. Like, you can be successful with that, just performing and having people tell you how much your work and your art impacted them in that moment. And I think that in itself, like, I feel like, especially in our community, a lot of the times it's like, tienes que luchar. Like, you gotta make it big, you gotta make it out. And that's like, it puts a pressure on us and our peers to like be something that is a lot of times not even what we want, and it's just what we're expected to become. And I think it's important to like shift our perspective and just do what is fulfilling, and that is successful. That's what success is just being fulfilled. Which is like going on like another tangent. I'm not even talking about music anymore, but it is like an example of that, of like, you shift your perspective and all of a sudden the thing that is important is putting out your art and impacting people with it. Instead of like, I don't know, having like these, again, not negative to have these dreams, but it's important to be introspective and be like, what genuinely fulfills me? Yeah.
Well, and I think for me, what I realized too, we can tie this back a little bit to the next wave. What the first wave, or not the first wave, what the previous wave, the people who inspired me, is that I realized that my heroes have never been on the stage. They've always been in my ears, It's never been.
Oh,
that was somebody write that down and put it on.
That'll come out in my next song. It's like, I've never loved someone because they're playing to 1 million people. I've loved them because I love their song. And that's always how it's been with the people before me. I mean, you guys are theater people, so I imagine for you it has to be on stage a little bit.
A little,
but the people before me, it's the people who inspired me to say, hey, you can do this, and we want to see you do this. And I realized that that's what I want to be for someone else. I don't need to be playing for 1 million people. I just,
need to be playing for the right people.
I need to be playing for the right people.
Which is beautiful. And speaking of playing for the right people, is there maybe like something you want to play for us? Give us a little sneak peek, perchance.
I forgot my guitar.
Guitar?
Guitar.
You want to check behind your ear real quick?
The other ear.
Behind the couch.
Oh my God.
The ear that
oh
you
my
have
goodness.
that's behind the couch. Yeah.
You guys have my guitar.
We summoned it. Because we're magical. You should keep watching.
I was wondering where this went.
Yeah. The wave brought it here.
The wave brought it here.
The previous wave brought this here. The previous wave brought it here.
I can play for you guys.
Okay.
Should you so please?
What do you guys think?
Yeah. Comment down below. No, I'm
Comment
just
down
kidding.
below.
Please play for us.
I won't make you guys beg or anything. I'll
Okay.
play something. You know what? This is a song. I'll give a little context for this. This is a song that didn't make it onto my album. This is a song that didn't make it onto my album because I recorded my album, and I'm not very good at recording, and I didn't know how to record this.
Why?
But this,
Okay, please explain.
Ask
That's
him-
so ominous.
asking the big questions, got it. Genuinely just like a recording thing. Like I didn't know how to make it sound good on a microphone.
Oh, so it just didn't sound good.
No, it just didn't sound good.
Okay, well, hopefully it sounds good right now.
Hopefully it
this
sounds
microphone.
on this microphone.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So this song is called Only Man.
Okay.
And I hope that you guys, like it.
Okay.
Did they make a movie called Only Man?
Probably. We'll look it up later.
Realistic.
It's like the one with the guy who's.
I have no
Never
idea.
mind. Never mind.
I've never seen it if it's up there. But...
Never mind. We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Well, I wonder if you'd notice if you took the time to focus. I know it's rare that you would argue or amend, but your purpose here escapes me. You were all but forward facing. In your pride, it lacks the courage of a man. And I am not just someone's daughter. I am not artistic fodder. I am so much stronger than your hand. And lie as you have. Try to understand. I'm not yours to understand. You are only man. Your words, they aim to see me. They devise to cut and bleed me. I am not the person you offend. And I'd heard that you move faster. You've not seen a greener pasture. You've proven to be a bastard of a man. And I love the way you saw me, like a soldier sees his army. You skip the greetings of a friend. And lie as you have. Try to understand. I'm not yours to understand. For you are only man. I deny the population, the fruit of your vocation. Know that I refuse to let you in.
Damn, bro. Wow, that was beautiful.
Oh my God.
Thank you. That is only man.
Okay, so you need to figure out the recording
Yeah,
situation.
I want that
and
recording.
If
release
anyone
it
out
on
there
your
knows
next
how to
album.
record, I'm gonna put this back behind my ear
Anyone
if you
wants
guys
to
don't
help
mind.
Dorian out so he could record this
If any
song
viewers happen to have like a recording studio
or something, want to collaborate with Dorian perchance, he's here
I'm here. I'm here for the next month.
and clearly very talented.
Thank you very much.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Some hard-hitting lines. I'm being serious. You need to put that on your next album. I'm
I'll
not
figure that out.
joking.
We'll get
Yeah.
that
I
in
need
the
that on
works.
Spotify.
Do you have any more questions that you want to ask André, or
I was going to ask before. I was really interrupted by that singing.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to.
I felt like
didn't mean
it was
to
a
ruin
good
your flow.
segue, so I had to take it.
Speaking of dreams, Is there anything like bigger you plan to pursue, even if it's more than just like touching the hearts of fans, whether it be like actually going on stage, you know? Like, is that something that you would want?
You know, what I've gotten in my head now that I've been into college is, you know, we'll bring this back to a more local point of view. I want to come back to Nogales. I want very, very deeply to go out into the world, to get resources, to meet people, and come back to Nogales. I think a lot of my hometown heroes have done that. I think, you know, Evan Corey did that. Judge Mike Lopez did that. And these are people who just have inspired me to really think, you know, well, I don't have to save the world. I have to help my world. And this is my world. But I need to be able to bring something to it. And so I will play on as big of a stage or as small of a stage that Nogales will give me. Because that's what I want to play on.
That's so beautiful. I think there's so much humility in that too. Like, this is where you started and this is where you want to be.
This is, I love Nogales. We love
love
Nogales.
Nogales.
We love Nogales. we have amazing people. We have just, and honestly, now that I've been in other places, it just makes me love it more.
Is there anything from college that you brought to the table here today, coming back to your community from what you've learned?
Amazing question, André.
Amazing question, André. I think excitement, you know? Like, I want to be on this show. And I wanted to play for you guys. And I want to go out and see all the shows I can this month, you know?
Yeah.
Go see everything. You guys are working on a production.
We are.
That's not coming out till May.
In April.
April.
Which you will be at, correct?
I will be
Right. And so will
And you
everybody
should.
else.
You should too.
We'll let you know.
Randomly plugging, but
But I'm just excited to be here. And honestly, I think what I've brought from college is just, you know, I can bring little technical bits of information like, hey guys, you know, learn your fifths from a musical point of view.
Right.
But also you can learn that here. You don't need to go to college.
you looked so worried telling us to learn our fifths.
I am. Learn your fifths, guys. But honestly, I think I just bring back more excitement.
Okay, that's awesome. Even more excitement is crazy coming from you because I feel like you've always been.
I've been excited.
You were born so excited.
I was excited to show up. Yeah.
Right. So, okay.
Yeah.
I think, is that all we have for today?
Yes.
I think that's all we have. Thank you, Dorian, for being our first guest. It's very special.
Thank you for
I hope
having
you're very honored.
I'm so honored.
Yes.
Yeah,
You should
be
be.
on. Yeah.
But sorry. We do plan on doing this consistently.
Yes. Whether it be weekly, bi-weekly.
Yeah, we're figuring it out, but it will be
here with We Love Nogales.
Yeah, we will be back, so don't miss us too much. I know it's hard.
Yeah.
Try not to.
You'll miss us, but just try to tone it down a bit.
Yeah, try to turn it down a little bit.
You guys can always rewatch.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can rewatch this episode. And we'll be on any streaming platform that you can listen to any other podcast on. And we'll be back. So be excited, stay tuned. We'll have many more guests. Maybe not as amazing, but many, many more. No, I'm just kidding. They will be just as amazing. But I guess for now, bye.
That's it. Bye. Thanks for watching. This was The Next Wave.